back from another hunt. So it's week 2 of the school holidays. Out here with my son. We're getting back into the Aorangis again. So we're going to mooch through around about 2.25 hours. We get through the blind that we've found recently and set up camp ready for obs on for prime time. We'll catch you very shortly. So we've arrived at the blind, sort of bush bashed around for about 500 metres. Got a bit of clear just hanging around the tops, but that's okay at the moment. It's supposed to clear a little bit later with light, so no winds overnight and tomorrow morning before the wind goes and picks back up again. So we're going to glass till last light. We've been glassing all the way in and haven't seen a deer yet. Okay, we're playing cat and mouse with the deer up here. It's a young hind, so just on 600 metres. We'll have to see if we can wait it out before we lose light. Okay team, so that's a deer down at 600 metres, just dropped on the spot, so it'll be interesting tomorrow. I think tomorrow we'll head across there to do the recovery. So it's quite neat. It's an easy reference point, unlike the last sort of 3 deer we've got in here, which are pretty crap. So, geez, how long did we touch down for? 10 minutes?
10, 15 minutes.
Deer, 10, 15 minutes, and then deer down, so pretty cool. Right. I'm going to keep glassing, see what else comes, form a bit of a plan. Tempting to go across there, but that's at least an hour to get across there, and then by that stage we'll be losing light. So we've got a good reference point. There's actually no rush to hikoi on over there to do the recovery. We can do that first thing in the morning. 1,043 yards plus 4 degrees. Unfortunately, because it's skylining, it's not safe to take that shot. He can wait and his mate can wait. There's at least 2 there to another day. So those 2 deer are 1340 and 1355 yards plus 1 degree. Okay, so it's time to call it quits. We're just on the edge of shootable light, and yeah, I don't really want to be downing a deer with low light and not that great of reference points to go and recover it from. This country's pretty wild, so you just need to make sure that you're shooting what you can actually go and collect, and what's actually easy to find. I've had one deer in here that I haven't recovered, and it still bugs me that I shot a deer and I couldn't go and find it. So you spend hours and hours looking and be in the wrong location and only be slightly out. So time to get our sleeping area sorted and warm up. Bloody shivering. It's probably only about 10 degrees at the moment, but it is what it is. Seen a few deer, so that's good. Longest range I've seen one today is right up on the ridgeline over here. Obviously can't shoot on that, so that was actually it was 1,048 yards, and then way down over in here 1,350 yards was another deer down there. We've heard 2 or 3 shots go off, sort of way down into the private land. So yeah, hopefully they've got a deer. We certainly have one that's just had the bullet hit it and just dropped, so that's pretty neat. Don't often get that, but it's nice to have that where it was. Right, time for some kai shortly and get our shooting blind sorted and then our bedding area sorted. Morena team, welcome to day 2. So last night at Fear hosed down, but today, as expected, nice and clear. So I've got one deer to recover just over in here, and then we'll just see if there's a handy deer nearby, see if we can get a second before we move out of here. This may be the only opportunity we get the school holidays to go for a hunt, so it'd be good to try and get 2 deer down as opposed to 1. That pig is only about 30 to 50 metres away from our deer that we shot yesterday. Okay team, so it's 9 o'clock and time to pack up camp. Just finishing off some eggs, just had the bacon before, and then we'll mosey off down, start smashing away through some undergrowth. There's still some deer moving around, however I just want to get across the deer before the light gets on for too long. Process that, probably the way we go in will be the way we come back out, just depending on the terrain. I want to go someplace slightly different, at least the first parts where we've been before. And then we might punch back out through the same way out through a creek bed, and then up over some high features. So there's been about 6 shots ring out this morning, so hopefully there's other hunters that have got some deer down as well. Okay, so we've been on the go for about 10 minutes. We're just going to be going to the first pine tree on the left, so we're dropping down here, coming a little bit wider this time, just so we can try and avoid that bluff from last time. Drop down the creek, hydrate from there, and then punch up to that tree, then up to the dead pine, and then slightly to the right of that up the ridgeline before we drop into another entrant and over to the deer. Hope to be there in the next sort of 40 minutes. So we're on the go for around about 50 minutes. Our point of interest is the vertical log just to the right of that deer, should be just down there. So there's sort of 2 logs to go together, and then there's another log out here just sort of halfway between those 2. So we're going to contour up and around here and then down into the feature there. So we just need to find those pine trees across there. It should be quite easy to find. We're going to leave one pack here rather than taking everything across, and Son and I will go and bone out the deer. Alright, so we got to the large pine tree which is to the right and above of where the deer is, and so we have taken quite a bit of the gear out of the pack just so that we can lighten the load. We've already stashed one pack on the way, and so we've got quite a steep drop down to the deer, and then from there we'll punch up back to here, hydrate up just up the trail a little bit. There's a creek that's coming down, some flowing water, and punch back the pack down to the creek, and then bush bash our way up to another trail. Right, we'll see you at the deer shortly. Okay, so fun part begins now. This is quite steep. Just got to decoy around these, and then get ourselves just down to the deer. So I believe I've located the log where the deer is. Yeah, so never does it justice, but nice and steep, but we'll just take our time so it's nice and safe. Get down to the deer, locate it, and hopefully that porker that we saw earlier hasn't had a munch. So it's the second time I've seen that porker, or one similar to that porker in here. So hopefully he's decided that's too fresh and has left it alone. Just wait till I'm clear from here, William, because there's some loose rocks coming down. Okay, good to go. Okay, Bambi was sort of in around here somewhere, so by rights should be down in here somewhere. Just depends on how far it's gone. There's blood, so there we go. got blood here, William. Some more blood up there, so it's come down through here. More blood there. Just keep following this down. Right. There we go there. Right. Deer located, William. It's a fallow deer. Not as big as I thought, but anyway. One less pest. Alright team, so 338 strikes again. That was 600 metres, so pretty cool. Obviously bullets back a few inches, but that's not bad anyway at that range. So I think it was 3 mile an hour crosswind we held for from approximately 10 o'clock, and yeah, obviously as you would have seen in the footage, just dropped this thing straight away. So I'm going to process this, probably be half an hour, 40 minutes just processing it, getting all the meat off it, and then from there we'll punch it back out the way we've come in. Couple drink breaks, and then we'll be out shortly. Okay, so we got one front leg, both back straps, and one rear leg off. So we've got the rear leg here hanging in the tree. Just going to cut it back to the bone, and from there throw it in the sack. Okay, so that's the fallow deer hind all processed. Got a good bag of meat, and just going to obviously throw that in the backpack and smash out of here. So we're going to get back up to the pine tree there, get away a kit again, reload that off to a small creek, hydrate there, go back and pick up my son's pack, and then we're going to go back down the way we came up. So try and follow our pin drops as best we can, as opposed to creating a new track and getting cut up. What we'll see on the way. Okay, on our way home, so punching up's always easier than going in, so just need to make sure we get up out of here, because this is reasonably steep, and we're, oh shit, as you can see there, freaking hurt if it hits you. Right, that's where we've come down, so we'll go back up that way. Okay, so not far to go, Ross, so you're going to be off this sort of steep slope shortly. Once we're back in the bush, things get a lot easier. And from there it's just contouring around, and we've dropped the pack just over here somewhere. There's a pin drop on our GPS, so we're going to go a bit higher this time because we got battling through a lot of crap when we came down here. Just take your time up through here. And we're back up top. Isn't so bad. Always seems worse going down. Right, just gotta wait for my son to catch up. He's got the bang stick, so always good if someone can help carry some stuff for you. Okay, down at a small stream, so quick hydrate, and then from there pushing around here. We need to go a little bit higher this time, down around till we left my son's pack, and then from there we're under cover for quite a bit, back down to the main stream before we follow another small stream up to a trail. So we'll catch you on the way along there. So just had a drinks break, and then from here we're going to push up, obviously past that Aorangi, and then up to the next creek junction where we'll go right up to a trail. So about 500 metres run before we're back onto a decent sort of semi-decent trail, a lot easier going. Okay, time for some go-go juice. So have this, so obviously giving a bit of boost. It'll last all the way top of a hill, and then from there it's only a couple K back out to the truck. Okay, so we're about halfway up the big climb. Gonna have some more chocolate now, and then from there punch up to the top. It's a decent climb with a deer on your back, although it's just a little fallow deer, but yeah, either way, still feel it in the legs, which is all good. Then we won't be long before we're at the top. Righty ho, so we made it to the top. No one else here. Don't blame them, there's a bit of wind at the moment, so I imagine the car park's getting near empty at the moment. So pretty cool country, and we're almost there. So just another short descent, short wee pinch, and then it's short sharp, well it's just long grind downhill to the truck, and then time to mosey on home. Okay team, so back at the car park, what an awesome hunt. So managed to get one deer down at 600 metres, and fortunately we saw a couple of other deer, but yeah, car park's pretty empty, although there's been a truckload of shots here in the last little bit. So yeah, now hopefully quite a few people got a deer down. I reckon it's close to maybe 8-9 shots, so yeah, hopefully a few deer down. Need to cull those fallow deer numbers and start and drive out the reds. Hey, look, if you like what you see, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next adventure. Ka kite.